Good morning, all of you. My name is Rohit, and I am an application engineer from Engineering Technique. Today, this webinar is going on for the electrical vehicle designing by using of SolidWorks Electrical. First of all, we will see the agenda this webinar. We will see the introduction of electrical vehicle. Then after we will see the electrical design challenges during the creation of schematic and controlling diagram and the schematic, whatever we are creating our designing purpose of diagram. Okay, that time we will facing different kind of challenges. So that kind of challenges we will see in this webinar. Then after we can see it as a why we are using of SolidWorks electrical software, why it is, how it is helpful for our uh, creating of schematic and this kind of different kind of designing operations and all this thing. Okay, then after we will see the workflow of electrical designing of SolidWorks by using of SolidWorks electrical, and then after the key benefit of SolidWorks electrical of our product. Okay, first of all, the introduction of electrical vehicle. We know about the electrical vehicle. It's come in our India, and also the designing. Also, our Indian peoples are also working with the same project. And electrical vehicle design. It's a very complex design. We know about, and also in the inside of electrical vehicle, the interior space. It's a major part of designing. Okay, and the dynamic performance and like the different performance of as a designing of mechanical model and the electrical model. Okay, and also inside of inside of vehicle we have put up the active and passive facilities at the in the electrical vehicle. Okay, and the major part of electrical side, we are designing the electrical circuit, and we are building our circuit different kind of, and also we are routing our wire inside of vehicle for the different of circuits, and we are communicating our data with our vehicle with our remotes on all these things. So we are that time we need to creating our schematic circuits and building of circuit and routing and cable, and also major part of harnessing, and the same thing we are collaborating our data with mechanical person, because we can't do it thus each single person he can't do it all this thing, because mechanical person will be working with the mechanical data, and electrical person and flattening harnessing person will be working with the harnessing side. Okay, so it is a not a handling by single hand. Okay, so this kind of challenges we are facing, and this is the our electrical model thing. Okay, so the same thing, the electrical challenges during the creation of schematic and like this. Okay, so that time we are facing different challenges, like the design visibility between the across discipline our teams. Okay, I have you seen that the in the designing side. Okay, mechanical person will be working as a different platform. Okay, and electrical person they can handling another platform. Okay, the same thing harnessing person will be handling a harnessing side, so it is a not a single platform using software. Okay, so this is the major challenges, because we are not collaborating our data with our team. We can't able to send it this kind of work I have done in the our project. Okay, harnessing person, any kind of person they are handling of harnessing. Okay, so that time they can't understand which kind of component you have a use, which types of here electrical person they added in the symbol in the electrical circuit side, and the same person mechanical person they can't also understand that symbol thing in the electrical data. Okay, so this is the another challenges. And also automotive architecture implementation, we have added all this thing, but we are not implementing a data, that data in the electrical side, that data we are automatically to handle it. Okay, so SolidWorks can handle it this thing. This is another challenges. Okay, then the after the finishing of all this thing, we need to add some connector and harnessing in the flat. And also after the finishing all this thing, then after we need to flattening drawing. Okay, so this kind of challenges we are facing. Okay, and after the finishing all this thing, we have done all this thing. Okay, so in the cross verification, like auditing time, we need to find out our issues. We are any kind of error we have to do it. Okay, it's a not a thing like auditing time we are getting some kind of errors. Okay, we can't find out directly. Okay, so this is the challenges we are facing creating of schematic. And after the BOM we can't directly to get it, our device report, our wiring reports. Okay, and our 3D component report. So which kind of report we are getting, we can't get it directly. Okay, so this is the this kind of challenges we are facing during of the creation of design. Okay, so why we are using of SolidWorks Electrical? Why we are using of SolidWorks Electrical? SolidWorks Electrical can help you to collaborate your data with all the team members. They can easily to collaborate your data with electrical person whatever can do it in the electrical circuit side. The same data the mechanical person also can see that and identify the component, and the same component will be list out in the mechanical person. So the collaboration data, it's a very easy, and we can directly to visible that thing, all this kind of. Okay, and the same thing, whatever you can do it here, it is a very automatively, we can find out, we can do it our routing, we can do it our wiring numbering, this kind of thing. It is a very automatically, so it is a very effectively done this thing. Okay, and same thing, the after the finishing of this kind of symbol installation and the component installation in the our circuit. Okay, then after we will done our harnessing and flattening drawing by using of SolidWorks Electrical, we can directly to get it in this kind of information. Okay, and then auditing time, we have seen this thing. Okay, which kind of challenges and the during of challenges we are facing auditing time. So SolidWorks can help you by design rule check. By design check rule, we can easily to find out our data, which kind of error we have done here, and whatever symbol we have not installed or not connected, some terminal are missing, this kind of error if we are getting. So we can directly to find out. So that time we told you like highly design we can accuracy we can find out from the SolidWorks side. Okay, the same thing after the of all this thing, like I have done all schematic, and we have to check this all this thing I have done, finished the all errors in the design. Okay, the find out after the finishing all this thing, we can directly to get it our BOM and device report by using from the SolidWorks side. Okay, so this kind of things, we are facing the challenges. And then after the opposite of challenges, SolidWorks can help you to decrease your errors and all this. Okay, now we will see the workflow of SolidWorks Electrical. Now this is the schematic drawing. If you see here in the right hand side, this is the images. Okay, and by the SolidWorks can provide you like this kind of designing and wiring detailings, all this thing. We can directly to get all the symbols library, because SolidWorks can help you to inbuild of symbols library. uh, and intelligence get the wire styles. We can directly to get it different kind of wire style. It's a inbuilt of SolidWorks. We can do it as manual, our creating our own design also. Okay, detailing of symbol property we can directly to provide it in the inside of SolidWorks software. Okay, and wire numbering we can directly to provide it, like it's a simple process. We can just select and put it and given for the routing parameters, so it will directly to into. Now I'll just jump on my software side. I'll just show you this thing and the same in the our software side. Okay, so this is our SolidWorks software. Okay, this is our SolidWorks software. I have added some project here. Okay, this is our document panel. This is panel. It's show you all kind of properties and all this uh, the templates whatever you have added here. Okay, this is your property panel, and this is ribbon. Whatever you add some commands, you want to use this command, please just select and drag and you just proceed for the command. Okay, uh, see, this is SolidWorks can help you to different kind of pages. You can use it as for your requirement, like cover page, single line diagrams, and schematic. And also SolidWorks can able to add some documentation. If you have any document to add, need for add here, you can directly to add it and put in the your project. Okay, so this is our cover page. It's a very easy format. You can also editable. This is editable format. You can directly to add it as per your requirement if you need. Okay, this is our single line diagram. SolidWorks can provide you the single line diagram like that. They can show you as a unique format. You can directly to add it as an image format here. Okay, image format as a site providing, like you can technical person and non-technical person, they can easily to identify the component, which kind of component you have added, and where is the connection from origin side to destination side. So they, you can directly to identify this by using of this kind of. Okay, and here you can provide as a location template also. So it is a very useful thing. Okay, now a single line diagram, SolidWorks can help you for the symbol side. So it is a symbol libraries inside of inbuilt. You can just select it your symbol whatever you need. You just classified your symbol library. Okay, so symbol library, more than 5 lakh symbols are inbuilt of SolidWorks. And also it is a editable. If you want as a your own symbols, if you want to add your symbol, so SolidWorks can help you to add your symbols also. Okay, now I need some, I'll just show you different kind of symbols if you want. Okay, like this, whatever symbol you just selected your classification, you just selected. After the selecting, you just drag and drop it. Okay, I need some connectors in the our motor side, so I'll just select this one. Okay, and put down the nearest of the symbol of our mechanic, our motor. Okay, and after this we need to modify our properties. Like if you want to add some modification inside of property and your symbol, you need to add your descriptions and user data. Like if you want to add some user data from your side, so SolidWorks can help you. Okay, and at the time you can add it your manufacturer data or libraries also inside of SolidWorks. You just select it and search out whatever symbols you have added, and that same thing you can directly to get it. Okay, and also circuit and terminal, the manufacturer wise you can get it symbol and terminal circuit also. You can directly to rectify and filter out based on your circuit wise. If you need a 4 pole or 3 poles, you just find out and automatically you just search out, it will automatically to filter it. and you can they can show you. Okay, but I have already this kind of property, so I'll just selected the particular symbol property in the I have already added in the schematic side, so I'll just select it and refer it to that one. Okay, and after this finishing I have added that symbol. I need to add some wire here. Okay, and that symbol, it is connected with our control unit. With control unit is connected with the motor, so I'll just select this one. Okay, and then same thing, it is connected, wire motor is connected with the our accelerator point. Okay, so now I have added some wire. It is a very easy, you just drag and drop it if you need to modify. Okay, so it is automatically modified. Okay, it is connected. Now the single line diagram we can do it here, and the same thing schematic diagram we can done here. That both templates are different, because in the single line diagram we are just identify from to destination connector. Okay, and inside of schematic drawing we are done our all the terminal information, like which kind of terminal we have a connected, and wire properties, which type of wire property we are use it. Okay, so single line diagram we have done this thing. Okay, the same thing mechanical schematic side, we have a some component, the same component here added. You just directly to jump on the same symbol side to your schematic side. Okay, and you can easily to identify which types of terminal we have added here. Okay, now the wire property for the schematic side, the this you just select it and drag and drop it, and you can directly to get it all the wire property here. And also you just select it, and here they can provide you to property add. So in the inside of property you just directly to add it your diameters of wires and gauges, which types of you have to use, and band radius also you can add it, and same property which types of wire you want to add, as a phase wire, neutral wire, or control wire, which kind of wire you want to add, you just select it and drag and drop it. Okay, so after the finishing of schematic I have done all this thing. Okay, and the same thing you can get it here also. The single line diagram can provide you the same thing as a property tab. You can directly to get it all the information, wire property information from to origin side, which data you have done it. Okay, you just select it and automatically they can pop up symbol and to show you where is it is connected. Okay, and also you can directly to identify which terminal, how much number of wire are coming inside of that point of terminal. Okay, so this kind of information you can directly to get it from the SolidWorks. And I have done all this thing. I have done my schematic drawing and single line diagrams. Okay, I'll show you another page of single line diagram. Okay, I have done the vehicle manager management system. Okay, here, and I have added some symbol to here. The same symbol it's added in the schematic side also. Okay, I'll show you this one also. Okay, you can added your origin destination marking here from one origin side to destination. If you tap double click it, it will automatically to jump from origin side to destination. Automatically it will show you whatever symbol you just selected, and just drag and directly to jump on the single line side, so it will show you directly. Okay, so it is a very easy to identify our symbol from origin to destination as a single line diagram to make a multiple diagram also side. Okay, and same thing we can directly to jump it our 3D model also. So mechanical model you can see it, and the same thing mechanical person they can add easily to identify your electrical diagram side also. Okay, So I have done all this thing, and I have all added all the symbols. Okay, after the finishing all the data from electrical side, the same component list you can get it here from electrical side. Okay, this kind of component I have added here. This component list out, inside of list you can get it a symbol information. This is a multiple schematic, this is a single line diagram, it's a 3D model. So the you can directly to find out and directly to jump it your symbol set. Okay, now after the finishing all this thing, I want to add our 3D model here. Okay, so 3D model list out also here, we can directly to add it. This one, this is a 3D model I have added. Now we just open it our 3D model as a mechanical software site. Okay, now see, this is the 3D model of our electrical vehicle project. Okay, the same project you can see it here also, it's a same property manager here. Okay, now the after the project manager you can just open it and just select it whatever project you want to add here. Okay, is a mechanical side, I have added same project and I just open it this one. Okay, the 3D model I have added, we are just see this thing. Okay, and the same component list out you can directly to get it here mechanical side also. So after this thing you can directly to get it, you just want to add your symbol, you just select and drag and drop it in the mechanical model. First of all I'll just given some parameter of electrical model site, we just transfer in of this thing. And after this thing we are just, if you see here I have added all the symbols as a 3D model here. Motor like batteries and motors and smps chargers and controlling systems, speakers, everything I have done it. Some component it's a inside of vehicle. Okay, and now we want to add the same model we have added here now, this one as a single one side. I have added this one symbol, so same symbol it's a missing in the inside of 3D model, this one. Okay, motor connector, so we need to add here. So we, it's a very easy process, you just select it whatever symbol you have added. Okay, this is the symbol, we need to add some another symbol. So this is a X7, if you see here the X7. Okay, so X7 I have done, get it here, you just insert out symbol 3D model. Okay, we just browse it and find out the particular path of 3D model. If you have the model you can directly to get it. Okay, see, this is the different kind of models I have we are just selecting and just put down on the inside of mechanical model. Okay, but I don't need for this one model, so I'll just delete out. Okay, see, we can directly to get it. Okay, you just put down here and add some parameter for the assembly part. Okay, so I have done already this thing, so I'll just, this one I'll just remove it and just, I have already added with including the all parameters, so I'll just unhidden unhide. Okay, and after this the symbol I have put down all the parameter and all these things. So I'll just, after this I'll just associate with our electrical model with this one and just okay. Okay, so your electrical part it's added here, you can directly to see this thing in the electrical side also. You just select it and 3D model it's connected, you can directly to select it now, that one automatically to jump here. Okay, so we have done all this thing. Okay, we have all added symbol, we have associated all the symbol with our electrical model. Okay, and after this thing I have done the all parameters and included all this routing path and like this. Okay, I'll show you the path of electrical routing. You can add it your path also, whatever like whatever the routing path exactly your wire is coming from like this. Okay, so you can directly to route it if you want, and if you accurately to route it as a routing following path. Okay, so you just add down this one. Okay, I have added this thing. Okay, after the finishing of this, and like I have added. Okay, so now after the finishing all this thing, I have added all the symbol. Okay, so now the second point, we need to add some inside of electrical side as a harness property. So harness property side, SolidWorks can help you just select it particular wire and properties. Okay, symbol, including the symbol, just select it and add and remove harnessing from here. You can just select it whatever harnessing, like two or three, how much you want to add as a harness property. So just directly to select it and add it your harness. I have already added this one. If you see this one, h1 is a harness thing, and inside of harness we have added single line diagram wire. We can directly to get it. The same thing we can done it, get from the report side also. Okay, which kind of component we have a use, and inside of harness, and how much wires and wire properties we have added inside of harness, particular harness component listed in also. You can get it. Okay, so we have done this thing. You can directly to get it this harnessing report, harnessing and component, all everything we can done it here. Okay, now the second point, if you see here, we have done it all these symbol libraries and symbol properties. We have done automated wire numbering. You can directly to get it by using of wire numbering process. I'll show you this, that one also. If you see here, the inside of schematic, see this is the wire numbering process. Okay, I'll just remove it, this wire number. See, I'll just reset and delete it. Okay, see, it is a removable, and just after the finishing and just renumbering, it will automatically to commit. If you want to rechange this thing, like according to your requirement, you can directly to remove it and change it as per your requirement. If you want to add as a new property of neutral wire, so it is a equipotential marking. It's a formula base. Okay, so you want to add as a new numbering, or any another numbering, or any another form, so you just change it this format, and you can directly to get it the number of wire according to your requirement. Okay, so I have done this thing. Okay, okay, and done the all numbering and all this thing. Okay, after this, complete the schematic. We need to automated schematic reports. So BOM, list of connector, wire tagging, cable report. This kind of reports we need to add and get it from the our software side. So this is our requirement. So SolidWorks can help you for the same process. Okay, here one parameters is added for the report side. You can select it, and different kind of reports here. It's a list out. It's a more than our requirements fulfill. Okay, there's a different reports are available here. You just selected which kind of report you need to add in your property of project. Okay, after the added your, you can get it like, if you see here, the bill of material grouped by the manufacturer according to book of this thing, like this is the book. Okay, so this one, and also electrical with assembly sorted by the marking. Okay, so this thing I have added in the mechanical side. This is a different another numbering based. Okay, as sorted by marking base. Okay, the same, this kind of data we can directly to get it. And also the list of wire, like list of wire, inside of list of wire, origin destination marking, you can directly to get it, like from to destination point. Okay, the terminal wire and wire numbering also you can directly to get it this inside of report. And mm gauges, whatever parameter you have added here, Okay, and this one is a length of our wire. I have done inside of this side, electrical mechanical side. I have done the routing. So according to routing, whatever the length of wire, it will automatically to list out in the inside of here. Okay, so it will calculate from origin and destination point, and then after it will calculate the wire length, how much is length is there, and it will list out to here. And whatever symbol you have not added, that time it will show you as a zero mark, and that wire is not routed as a inside of 3D model. Okay, and the same report you can export as a Excel format also. So TXT format and XML formats are inside of SolidWorks, so you can directly to export it and export and add it in the, yeah. And you can directly to generate your report, and you can directly to generate your report inside of project. You just select and whatever which kind of reports you want to add. So you just select it. I want to add some only for the list of wires. So just selected this one and just proceed for electrical. Okay, it will automatically to generating report, and they can show you inside of project parameter. Okay, see, I have done this thing. I have already added some report inside of documentations. So if you see here, it will show you like this. Okay, it will show you like this. Okay, so the report parameters also can support you as a SolidWorks site. Okay, so we can directly to get it all the cross references of component from report side. Same thing as a directly just in the inside of report, you just directly to double click it. It will show you as a symbol side customization report. Also, it's available inside of here. If you want to modify your report parameter, okay, they can provide you. You just select it and edit your configurations. So according to configuration, you want to edit your report, so you can directly to able. Okay, so report configuration, it's editable. Okay, and if you double click it, it will show you as a pinpoint of editing of parameters of your symbol. This is the symbol parameter editing point. Okay, so inside of report, if you want to add some different edit your description parameter, so you just select it and put down. Okay, like this. I just added saying this thing, upgrade. It will automatically to update it in the description point of this. uh, so inside of manufacturer data, so here we are not added. Okay, it's a component list of description. Okay, so this kind of data we can directly to get it here. Okay, so BOM we can done it, list of connectors, wires, cables, report. So different kind of reports we can directly to automatically generate it in the inside of our software. Okay, the collaboration of electrical and mechanical design, the same thing. The well, electrical and mechanical, I have told you, like electrical and electrical person can work as a separately, and mechanical person will be working as a separately. So here our software is a separately. Okay, but we can directly to collaborate our data from mechanical to electrical. So the mechanical person, they can easily to they can also see this thing. See, we can mechanical person also, this kind of thing we can see, like connection points and all this thing. So mechanical person, they can also collaborate that data, and electrical person also the collaborate. So it's a transparent data, we can easily to collaborating. We can easily to identify our data from say like as a electrical side and mechanical side. Okay, so we can directly to collaborate. We can get it all the information from electrical side. The same thing we can convey with our flattening person and the electrical. person. Okay, after the finishing all this collaboration, and I have done all the 2D diameters and component installation and symbol installation. Okay, so after this finishing all this thing, we need to route it as our routing parameter. So we just see, this is the our routing parameter. See, okay, so if you see here, this is our routing parameter. uh, this is the harnessing routing. Okay, if you see here, it's a routing harness routing parameter. Okay, you just selected your harness, and particular harness selected this thing as I have added in electrical side. Okay, so same harness you can get it here also, and you just put down your parameter as a routing parameter. Okay, so after the finishing of routing, it will take a more time, so I'll just it's a limited time, so I'm not done here routing side. Okay, I'm not performing the routing parameters. Okay, so if you want as a if you want to see that, so you just tool you just connect with me, us, and I'll show you the same thing as a performing in live. Okay, so if you see here, so same routing and all this thing I have done. Okay, after the finishing all this component, and you just drag and drop it and performing. Okay, so I have done the all parameter, and I have done all this harness routing. Okay, so after the harness routing, we need to add some flattening drawing. Okay, so flattening drawing side, SolidWorks can help you. You just flatten route it. Okay, if you flat route, you can get like this. Okay, you can directly to get it, including your component and 3D models are. Okay, you can directly get it like this. Okay, you just select your particular reference point as the particular reference point of pin point, and after the selecting, you just proceed for the flattening drawing. Okay, you can directly to get as a flatten the wire. The process is going on. It will take some time. Okay, it will take more some time. Okay, so collaborating our electrical model. Okay, effectively we can route it our harnessing and the wiring thing or harnessing. Okay, we can easily to calculate our wire and cable length according to I have done all this thing like as a routing and performing all the harnessing. Okay, and as a physical wire, it's done. Okay, if you see here inside of image, I have done as a red marking and yellow marking. This is the wire. Okay, this is wire, so it will show you like this. Okay, and as a physical wire, if you done it. Okay, so you can directly to calculate it your length of wire and cable side. Okay, and connect our configuration also connected with the same. Instantly we can generate our 2D drawing as a inside of mechanical side also. And if your component is mismatched, so it will easily to show you like it is not connected with your 2D drawing with electrical 3D model side. Okay, I hope it is done. Where is it done? That one. And, okay, so this is the flattening drawing. Okay, if you see this one, all the components is routed. If you want to edit your flattening drawing, so it will also editable. I think it's a performing. Okay, so this is the editable mode. Okay, if you want to add as a horizontal or vertical parameter, see, if you just select it, it will automatically do like this, show you. Okay, it will show you as a harnessing. Okay, if you want to drag and drop process for like this one, so it will automatically angular base, and it's a drag and performance. Okay, so like this. Okay, and whatever you have added done, you just after the finish this thing, okay, it will automatically to physical wires get it. Okay, after this thing we can done it here, all this parameter and editing mode. It's a very long, so can we just after the edit point, we just again to add it and we just bend it here. Okay, just vertical this one, just add as a vertical band. I think it's working. Okay, it will take more time because it's all the components I have added inside of flattening drawing. Okay, so that's why it will take it more time. Okay, if you can't edit this thing, so it will working as a more fast. Okay, okay, I have done all this thing. After this thing we can easily to create our drawing also here. We just selected whatever BOM you want to need, and just like the component references all the same. See, the component every data it's coming like this, like component list out and connection point information, everything we have to add it here. So if you want to add as a different tables, so whatever you need you just selected particular table wise. Okay, so after the you can directly to get it. If you see here as a table information, as a pinpoint and 00, like as a terminal marking. Okay, wire name, color coding, and connector from, like where is the destination point of this connector information. Okay, and pin connection also this thing. Okay, and after this one is a big table, it's a performing like show you as a all the information. So in all the information, like if you see here, like as a part of name of symbol, connectors of wire id, like which whatever wires you have routed. Okay, that for a wire information, color information, like which wire is you have done it, and the particular wire's color code. Okay, and directly to get it, your wire of length side. Okay, length information, it will automatically to get it here. The same thing from to destination point, and pinpoint also information you can directly to get it. So this kind of information you can directly to get it from the flattening drawing. Okay, this if you want to remove it, this table report, so it is a very editable part also available, so you can edit it this thing. Okay, and the same report if you want to add in the electrical side also, you can directly to add it as a create a project, the same drawing project inside of your electrical side. So you just select it and just given the proceed for the done it. Okay, so it will automatically to add it here. See, this is the harness report. Okay, the same report here. I have not added that one, but I'll just open it, existing part. This one, see this one, this kind of information you can directly to get it like this. Okay, so flattening drawing and flattening drawing and the parameter you can directly to turn it from mechanical side to electrical side, and your data it's easily to collaborate the from our like our like our product. Okay, so we have done all this thing mechanical. We can easily to collaborate our electrical and mechanical data with both of side. Okay, so the electrical report we have done it from mechanical side also. That same report we have added inside of electrical side. Okay, and the flattening harnessing report and inside of generation as a cable and wire length reports also available. Okay, so this is the key benefit of SolidWorks Electrical. We can reduce our manufactured uh, defects, like part of whatever symbol we need. We can easily to identify which types of symbol we have added. Okay, and terminal also information we can provide in the manufacturer side. So it is a very easily to identify how much component we need to add, and we can reduce our defect part. Okay, eliminated of hidden costs, we can easily to identify our data, like which kind of component we have not used, and like wire information we can provide it. Okay, so we can directly to identify by using of design rule check. Okay, DRC. Okay, so eliminated our hidden cost also. Okay, and real time we can collaborate our data with our mechanical to electrical. Okay, so it is a very useful collaboration between the design team. Our design team also understandable, so understand that what kind of thing we are doing here. Okay, so this is the very easy, and we can easily to we can easily to collaborate it, and we can identify it. Okay, and auto schematic creation and documentation we can do it here. As a report side we have a seen that, and wire numbering and component list type properties we can add it table, so we can directly to add it. Okay, productivity and time marketing, we can invest our that one side. If we reduce our designing time, okay, we can directly to get it all the information, we can directly to get it. So we are improving our design. Okay, so we are like time, we are indirectly we can save it our time, so we can directly to proceed for the different side of that time. Okay, so now this is a question answer round. If you have any queries related to that webinar, as a electrical side or mechanical side, you can just ask to us. We are answer you. Uh, if you see in the your meeting ID side, okay, message chat window is available. So you just put down your query, then we can just answer it.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is this connected for the people who know the SolidWorks a little or intermediate in SolidWorks like that, sir?
Sir, your voice is not. Your voice is breaking. Like we are not. Can you just type it in inside of message box? So
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
yes, sir.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Sir, what is the role of mechanical, sir? Here, you also explain about electrical, everything about electrical. But what about mechanical, sir?
As a mechanical side, SolidWorks is a different thing. Okay, like if you see here, I have explain this thing. Wait a second, I'll just open it.
Okay, okay.
Can we just close this thing? Wait a second.
Okay, sir.
As a mechanical design, if you're asking, so SolidWorks can help you for the only for mechanical design purpose. Okay, you
Okay.
can do it your whatever you need to you want to design your component, okay, and assemble. So it's SolidWorks can also help you that one side also, mechanical side. uh, like Wait a second, I'll just open it. Okay. Uh, do you guys provide to designing of frame structure of bike or car class? Okay. If you see, this is the whole project of including mechanical and electrical side. Okay, but inside of this project, okay, this is the pure designed by mechanical product. Okay, like our product
Yes,
is
sir.
a different, as a mechanical product is a different. Okay, for the CAD designing purpose. So this is our another model. This is the designed by mechanical, as a mechanical, purely designed by mechanical software. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you need more information related to mechanical side, we just contact to you. uh,
Okay, sir.
you
Okay.
just put down, sir,
Sir,
your
actually, I thought this webinar was for vehicle designing. So I didn't know it was for electrical way. So
actually this is the if you want to mechanical side information, you just put down your mail id inside of chat
okay.
window. We will definitely to contact you, and we will arrange another webinar for the electrical sorry, mechanical side designing purpose. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sir. Can you just put down in the chat window side as your
Ah,
information?
sir.
Yeah. And who is asking to you guys to provide a design frame of structure of bike or car chassis? Himanshu Tomar, sir. Uh,
Yes, sir.
what exactly you are expecting from us?
Like sir, you shared this model for electrical car and wiring and harnessing for the same. So my inquiry is like, can you help me out to design a bike chassis or car chassis for the same for electrical purpose?
Okay.
So actually, this webinar attended for that purpose only. Like I get information about the designing of this bike chassis and how we can go ahead in designing the electric vehicle for the same, sir.
So you need to information as a chassis of uh
Yes, sir.
uh wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we need to request a mechanic. Okay. With our end as a our technical manager also available. Okay. If you
Okay.
want to ask some another mechanical side, so you just directly to ask with him. Ev sir.
Yes, Rohit.
Yes sir, some peoples are asking with the mechanical and mechanical information side, so can you just
Yes, sir. So regarding you asked, some customer asked me that regarding the chassis base, you want to connect the harnessing. Anyhow, we will work it out and we can exclusively arrange and call you back to arrange the different demo online. I mean, by online, we can arrange the one more demo session by understanding your requirements, sir.
Okay, sure, sir.
Himanshu sir, can you just put down your mail ID in the chat window, so we will just directly to contact to you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah sir.
So you drop your email ID, accordingly we'll mail and we can have one-to-one discussion. Accordingly, we can schedule that.
Yes sir.
Okay, sure, sir. Thanks, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So anyone has any clarifications?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Can you use this same mechanism diagram for bike? Means if we want make bike design, so can we use this electrical diagram?
For? Hello?
Hello, sir. Can we use this type of diagram if we want to make bike design, means electrical bike design?
See, for that you have to have the mechanical CAD software, sir. See, even in this, what we use as a solution, we use the two product, one for the SolidWorks electrical, for which will be for 2D for schematic purpose like SLD single line diagram, power circuit and control circuit, and also for harnessing and flattening of harnessing and cable routing, you should to have the SolidWorks electrical 3D product. Okay. To use the SolidWorks electrical 3D, you should to have the mechanical CAD product of CAD also. So if you want to do the whole design as a system as shown in this model, so we use the three product. One is for SolidWorks mechanical CAD, mostly on premium. It's a higher end tool, and then you should to have SolidWorks electrical also, both 2D and 3D.
Okay, sir.
So for schematic purposes, 2D is more than sufficient. Since you want to collaborate and also to do for wire harnessing and flattening and cable routing, you should to have the mechanical CAD.
Yeah, sir. Can I speak, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes. You can drop your mail, so accordingly we can drop you and we can have one-to-one session for the demo also, sir.
Sir, there's one request from my side. Are you people from industry side or what, sir?
Which one, sir?
Are you people from industrialists or what? Are you academic contact?
No, we are the reseller of SolidWorks software to entire Gujarat state, sir.
Okay, sir. I have one request. Can you conduct a webinar on this SolidWorks so the students can gain some knowledge from that?
No, we in fact monthly once we can run the seminars for college students also. You can able to, in fact again for today also there is one more event is running for SolidWorks students. Okay, so if you want you can share your email ID. We will inform to you. So in that case you can attend that webinar also.
Yes, sir. I have shared my email ID.
Which one, sir?
This one. This one.
Deepak.
Sir, even me, sir, abayb663@gmail.com.
Okay, okay.
It would be great help from your side if you do that. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah sir.
Okay.
Okay, and also this is the my contact details. If you want to and anything else related to electrical side, so just directly to contact us. Okay. And also as a any kind of help from our side, so you just directly to contact with our team, or contact to me and also. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure,
so
sir.
so thanks for all of you to join this webinar, and we will just end off this session. If you have any query, please let me know, otherwise we can just end off this session.